Hi there, I'm Derek. This is Dave High. Dave, you're going to tell us a little bit about NetBackup Self Service today and the features and functionalities, right?
I am. Thanks, Derek.
You bet.
So NetBackup Self Service, new feature, something I'm very excited about. If you're a NetBackup administrator, you'll understand the three-tiered model. We have the master, the media, and the clients. If you're a managed service provider or even an enterprise customer, something that you've always struggled with is the ability to keep one client's data separated if you have multiple administrators. And so the NetBackup master server, being a single master, typically means if you have somebody with root access, they have access to every one of the clients. So how do we change that? And the answer is the new self-service option. So what we're going to do is we're going to install NetBackup Self Service Portal. And this does not make any modifications at all on the NetBackup master. So that's very important to understand, as we are not modifying your existing environment. This can be put in on any production environment, or it can be installed from scratch. Doesn't make any difference. In addition to the portal, we actually have to have a separate server, and I'm just simply going to call this SQL database server. It is a separate server. It's something that the portal talks to store information. And then we're also going to have what I'm just going to call some systems out here that use web interfaces to talk to the portal. I'm going to talk about these a little bit more in a second. The next thing we're going to create is a location. So a location is simply a NetBackup master server. The administrator of the entire environment logs into the portal, does all the administration from here. We create locations, and again, those are master servers. We can have multiple master servers. We can also create machines, and so this administrator is going to go out and set up all the machines in the environment. So if you have, if you're a managed service provider and you're going to have a bunch of customers, you would have to go out and set up these machines. And again, those are just NetBackup clients. Then we're going to create what is called tenants. Tenants are just simply customers. And so in this case, I'll tell you what, I'll draw two different boxes of tenants. And the tenants are going to have these clients, these NetBackup clients, added to them, again, by the administrator. So we're going to say these clients are only able to be seen by this tenant, and these clients are only able to be seen by this tenant. And again, this is all set up here in the portal. From there, we can give tenants the permissions to be able to view these machines, and we're going to set up something called protection levels. A protection level, don't get too hung up on this, simply a service level agreement. Its ability to say, I want to back up this client, I want to back up this data, I want to save it for this long. And again, this is all configured as you're talking to the tenant. So the flow here is very simple. You have an overall administrator. They set up the portal. You have customers, and again, if you're a managed service provider, these could be individual customers. If you're an enterprise client, these could be divisions, your finance division, your human resources, your legal, whatever. You're going to give them the ability to back up and restore some clients, but not all clients, and they do it by logging into the portal. The tenants never see the NetBackup master server. All they see is a customized portal. And finally, we have the ability to add end users. Tell you what, I'll just throw those down here. End users are simply added with the tenants, and so a tenant could actually say, let's use the blue tenant. A tenant could say, these are also my machines, but I want this end user to only be able to see those machines. So again, it gives complete control over the environment. Your tenants, your customers, your end users never see the NetBackup interface. All they see is the web-based portal, and we're able to completely segregate the data using a single master server. And that, in a nutshell, is NetBackup Self Service.
Well, that was excellent, Dave. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Hope this was helpful.